Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. My name is Mischa Johns, and I am the president of the Putnam County Historical Society. It's great to meet you all here in this virtual occupation of Palatka. I know we were all kind of hoping that we would be able to meet in person this year, but it looks like COVID had some other plans for us. So we are taking our occupation online, and all of our Union soldiers have apparently learned how to use Facebook and video cameras, so that's a big plus. I want to start this off saying how much we really miss all of you. Um, the house closed in March for precautions, and we've been, just keeping it clean, keeping it tidy, keeping it going. But without our volunteers and our society members and all of our wonderful guests who come visit us every weekend, the house is pretty lonely. It feels pretty lonely. So we're hoping that we'll be able to open it again soon. We do miss it. We don't have any word on when it will open, but we're hopeful that we'll be able to get back to normal eventually. I do want to say that I hope everybody has been doing well. I hope that you're all safe in the midst of all of this craziness going on. That's a very loud cicada. And I hope that you enjoy being with us today. I'll just kind of launch right into it. We've done this occupation for 11 years now, and every year is wonderful. We have all the fourth graders come in from around the county, and then the next day we have it open to the public, and all the public comes in, and generally we see close to 1,000 visitors in those 2 days, and it really, really makes me so happy to see so many people learning about our history. I feel that history is important, and not just in that, the old adage of, if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's true. But I also feel like in order to be proud of yourself, in order to be proud of who you are, you have to know who you are. And I feel that history is a very, very important part of knowing who you are and where you come from and what your place is in the world. And so every time we get to talk to these kids and, we have the parents kind of tell us, say what you can, and I'm sure they'll hang on for a minute or two. And then the kids don't want to leave because the kids are fascinated by what we're telling them. That makes me so happy. You guys just don't know. I'm so sad that we're missing it this year. But, we're going to be back next year. In fact, Larry French, the former executive director of the Southeast Volusia Historical Society, he said it perfectly, succinctly, and eloquently, and I'm going to let him take it for a minute here. Take it away.
Theodore Roosevelt once said, "I believe that the more I know about the past, the better you are prepared for the future." I'm historical novelist and reenactor Larry French, and I encourage you to find out more about your local history, in particular, Palatka's history. I've been a participant in the Occupation of Palatka event, and I can tell you from my own personal experience, like these spectacles I'm wearing, they help to give you more of a focus on our past so that we can better understand the issues, the challenges, and the things that faced people during those times. Our landmarks and our history are all connections to our past. Each of them is relevant in its completeness. I tell you that recognizing and preserving our history is one of our ways in which we can have a better sense of place about why our past is important to our present. Interpretation, education, and events like the occupation of Palatka are windows of opportunity for each of us today to reach back into the past and reconnect and better understand how our past and our present blend together and help to mold us toward a better understanding of making our futures. History is alive, and this place matters.
Honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. I think that knowing your history is one of the most important things that you can learn. And it is a pleasure and an honor to be able to share that history with anybody who comes to the house, and as it is, anybody who logs on. I'm just honored that you've chosen to be with us today, and I hope that you learn a little something new and it sparks a little something in you to learn more. Um, I guess the silver lining of this cloud is that perhaps this virtual platform will, um, you know, draw in a few people that normally wouldn't come to our event, and hopefully we'll spark some interest there. And so if you are here for the first time, if this is your first time coming to the event or your first time hearing of it, well, welcome. We're super happy to have you here. I hope you have a great time. I hope all of you have a great time, and I hope to see you all next year, with another great occupation. So let me explain kind of how this is going to work today. What's going to happen is we're going to upload a video every 30 minutes, so on the hour and on the half hour. This is the first one, so the next one will be at 11:30. And these videos are going to be between 15 and 30 minutes long. I think we will be ending at around 2:15ish, something like that. And the videos will stay up for 2 weeks. So you will be able to, log on, rewatch them, share them with friends once they're online. There are 3 ways to get to our videos. So the first way is Facebook. This is our little Facebook address right here. We are also on YouTube, and this is our YouTube address. The third way is through our Historical Society website. Our website is currently being redone and rebuilt from the ground up right now. So it's a little bare bones. We are going to be getting that back up and running very shortly. But for now, if you head over to our website, and that's it right there, you will be able to visit a page that is dedicated to the occupation, and you can either get to YouTube or Facebook from that link. So I hope one of those ways works really well for you. Bookmark our website and definitely visit our Facebook page. We share a lot of great history facts on our Facebook page. And if we open back up, that's probably going to be one of the first places that we announce it at. So you'll probably hear it there first. The last thing that's going to happen at the end of the day is going to be a special live play. Now, if any of you went to our haunted theater last year where we had some spooks and spirits in the house, or you went to one of our tea parties, our Christmas teas with Mrs. Flagler, then you know of Double Trouble Theater Group. And the wonderful ladies of Double Trouble have put together, well, they're in the process of writing a play about our Sanchez sisters. If you haven't heard of the Sanchez sisters, you're in for a treat. And so they're hoping to have that play ready by the end of spring, but they have agreed to write a shorter promo version of the play and perform it for us live tonight. That will be on Facebook Live. So whether you get to it from our website or from Facebook, it'll be uploaded to YouTube afterwards. And we're going to have the play, which I believe is around, she said it was about 10 to 15 minutes. And then afterwards, we will have a question and answer session with the cast and crew. So please stick around for that. I hope you enjoy what comes today, and I hope to see you this evening for the play. I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm excited for the full-length one, but I'm still super excited for this promo version. Before I let you go, I just want to let you know that we are going to be starting our monthly membership meetings. They are free and open to the public. They're going to be starting up in October, the 3rd Saturday of October. But they will be online. As of right now, we're planning them online. If we open before then, or if anything changes, we will notify our membership via email, and it will be notified to the public and the membership via our Facebook page. But for right now, 3rd Saturday in October, we will be having a membership meeting online and via Facebook. The last thing, this would not be possible without our wonderful volunteers. and our partners and sponsors. I really want to thank NatChem Radio, WIYD, WPLK, for sponsoring us. They did a wonderful job of promoting us, and we greatly appreciate it. All of our wonderful volunteers that stepped forward to help us with this, the reenactors that came forth to record things. I am so grateful to all of you. You have made this possible just like you do every year. Thank you so, so much. If anybody out there would like to become a volunteer, the Historical Society does accept volunteers. If you head to our website, right there, head to our website. The front page on the left-hand side, you will see volunteer with us. Just fill out that form, email it in, snail mail it in. We will get back to you. Our volunteers are the core of what happens with the Historical Society. We could not have the reenactment without them. We could not have any of our monthly meetings without them. Our volunteers do everything from pulling weeds and polishing silver to the very important work of docenting and giving tours in the house. If you think you would like to be a docent, there's a check mark on that volunteer form. We will give you full training. We will pair you up with somebody. And let me tell you, it is a lot of fun. You meet so many incredible people. And I do hope that some of you will consider being volunteers with us and maybe even docenting for us whenever the house gets back open again. So I'm going to leave you all with a little slideshow of some of our photos from previous year's occupations, and then we will be seeing you soon with our next presenter. Thank you all for coming out. It's so wonderful to see you. Please be safe and take care.